Manga-Waido.
I'm Ryo Imamoto. I'm 27. I work at a small design company with about 20 employees. I like my job, but the hours were really long. Sometimes I had to spend the night at the office. It was pretty rough. I was always exhausted. I wasn't sure how much more of this I could take. And my supervisor? He made things even worse for me. Hey, loser. Can you do these for me? This is Mr. Kuno, my supervisor. He was 3 years older than me. I can't right now. I already got my hands full. Listen, man, when I was your age, I didn't even sleep. And you should be grateful that you get to work here. We don't usually hire losers like you. It's the least you can do. I want it by tomorrow. He's such a jerk. The next day, out of nowhere, Mr. Kuno invited me to this matchmaking party. These girls are going to be famous models one day. You're coming, and that's final. Okay. Akari, sorry I had to bring him. I know he's super lame. I want to go home already.
I'm sorry for bringing her too. I didn't have a choice though.
The girls there were really pretty, but there was one girl who looked different. Her name was Yumi.
My friend canceled on me at the last minute, so I had to invite someone, you know? I knew Yumi from back in the days, but I had no idea she was like this now. And she doesn't even have a stable job right now. Pretty pathetic, right?
I don't think she wants to be here either. And so the party started. Everyone was having a blast. Well, everyone except for Yumi and me. I know some people at a talent agency. Maybe I can hook you guys up?
Really? That would be great. Thank you.
Yumi, you haven't said a word. What's wrong with you, huh? Next time you should probably stay home. Mr. Kuno, stop being rude. Apologize to her. Dude, relax. I'm just messing around. Learn to take a joke. You're so lame. But, come on, let's keep drinking. Cheers!
Cheers!
Then, about an hour later, it was finally over. Thank goodness. All right, I'm gonna keep partying with the pretty ones. Take care of the ugly chick. Ugh, apologize to her first. Shut up, loser. Why don't you guys go to a hotel or something? You two would make a great couple. What? Have fun, loser! Come on, girls. Jerk. Whatever. Finally, I can go home. Hey, sorry about him. He's such a jerk. Well, I'm just glad it's over. Well, I better get going.
Frozen shoulders, straight neck, sway back.
What was that?
Your shoulders are killing you all the time, and so are your eyes, right?
Yeah.
When you cross your legs, your right leg comes on top. You always sleep facing up, and your shoes always get worn out from the inside out.
How does she know all this?
Let's go to a hotel.
Excuse me?
You stood up for me earlier, so it's the least I can do.
Wait, what? What's she talking about? I didn't know what to do, but to be honest, I was a bit excited. My heart was racing. I followed her into this hotel, and she told me to lay down in bed, so I did. Then, she started going through her bag. What's she gonna do to me? Is this how I die?
Okay, take off your shirt. I'm gonna begin.
Begin what? I'm dead. But there was no going back now. I closed my eyes and accepted my fate. But then... it feels really good. What's she doing? I'm getting sleepy. I can't keep my eyes open. What? I'm still alive? When I woke up, it was lights out. But Yumi, she was nowhere to be found. But she did leave a note. Yumi Fujishita. It's an address. It was pretty close by. It was about a 5-minute walk from the office. Is this where she lives? Oh crap! I'm running late! I realized I was running late, so I got my stuff and started running towards the office. What the? My body felt really light. It was a busy day as usual, but I wasn't actually that tired. What did she do to me? A few days later, I went to see Yumi at the address she gave me. I had to find out what she did to me.
Welcome. Oh, it's you. You came.
Yeah, about the other night.
Here, come on in. We can talk inside.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Wait, I've seen this before. Is she a masseuse? Are you a masseuse?
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. I'm an acupuncturist.
I see! Makes sense. She was an acupuncturist, and a bone setter, and a licensed masseuse. She ran her own chiropractic clinic. She used to work for a bigger clinic, but when the customers kept requesting her over the other therapists, they all started picking on her out of spite. So she quit and started her own clinic in this apartment. She had a lot of loyal patients, so her business took off right away. She had all kinds of certifications, and she even had signatures of famous people on her wall. I could tell she was a very skilled chiropractor.
I should have told you. It's just that when I see people in pain, I can't help it.
Wow, I had no idea.
I'm not very good at talking to people. I've always been bad at it.
Same here. I know what it's like. But why did you help me?
Well, you helped me out at that matchmaking party from hell, and you stood up for me too, so... And when I saw your posture, I knew you were in a lot of pain, so I just had to help. But I'm sorry, I should have told you first. It was really inappropriate of me.
Oh, no worries. I was a bit surprised, but I feel much better now, so I actually came here hoping you'd fix me up again.
Of course, it's the least I can do.
So I laid down in bed, and she got to work. Wow, I feel so amazing. You're really good at this.
Thank you.
So how much do I owe you?
No worries, this one's in the house. After all you did for me, it's the least I can do.
I started seeing her every week or so. My body was in really bad shape, but when she was done with me, I always felt much better. Over time, my body started feeling much better in general. It was all thanks to Yumi. Hey, do this for me. I want it by tomorrow. Got it! Oh, you sure? Yeah! I was feeling great. My productivity increased significantly. Once I'm done here, I'll get to see Yumi again. Let's get to work! Seeing her was the best part of my week. She was starting to grow on me. So, why did you want to become an acupuncturist?
Well,
When she was young, she wanted to be a model. So she started studying about beauty and fitness. But then she developed an interest in the human body and how it worked.
And I'm an ugly loser, so there was no way I could be a model anyways. So I decided to go in a different direction.
She's not ugly at all.
You're in a good mood today. Did something good happen to you?
What? How can you tell?
I just had a feeling.
She was right. Things at work were going really well. Then just the other day, my boss put me in charge of this new project. But then things at work started to get really busy. I barely had time to go see Yumi. Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna go see her right away. But then, on the day of the big photo shoot, something happened. The model, she twisted her ankle on her way to the studio, and she couldn't even walk anymore. We could only use the studio for a day, and all the higher-ups were there, and they weren't happy. The talent agency started looking for a replacement, but so far, nothing. I don't know any models. What do I do? I gotta do something, but what? Wait, hold on. I don't know any models, but I know a few models. Really? Call them! You too, Imamoto! Call whoever you know! Get them all here, now! Loser, stay out of this. You don't know any models. I ignored him and called up Yumi. Hey, it's me. I need your help with something. One of the models here, she twisted her ankle.
Be right there.
Things at the studio started to get tense. Everyone was getting impatient. Mr. Kuno called that girl from the party, Akari. She told him she'd be here in a few minutes. Then, someone walked into the studio. Yumi! Thank you so much for coming!
No problem. It was pretty close to my house, so...
Who's this? She's an acupuncturist. She's very talented. An acupuncturist?
Where's the model you were telling me about?
How is it?
She barely has any muscles, and you said you had anemia, right? If I were you, I'd take the day off. You need to rest. I did everything I can, but you should go home for the day.
Oh, I see. I guess we'll have to find a replacement then.
Hold on, I know I'm just the model here, but maybe she can take my place. Huh?
What?
She's got an amazing posture, and she's about the same height as me.
True. Could you come here for a second?
What?
It was all happening so fast. Then, a few minutes later, Yumi? Is that you?
Yes.
She looked amazing! She looked like a completely different person. Sure, she got help from professional makeup artists and stuff, but still! Wow! And she had an amazing body, too! And our clients? They loved her! They asked her to fill in for the original model. She was embarrassed at first, but she finally said yes. She said she didn't want to show her face, but that was fine. And so, the photo shoot began. Phew. Imamoto, great job! You saved the day! Thanks. I wasn't planning on this, but she looks amazing. I thought we were done for, but phew. Sorry I'm late. This is my friend. She's a model.
This place is like a maze.
Oh, Mr. Kuno. We already found a replacement. What?
Who's that? She's gorgeous.
That's Yumi, actually. The girl you two were ripping on at the party.
What?
They couldn't believe it. About an hour later, the photo shoot was over. Our clients were really happy with the results. The guy from the talent agency even tried to recruit her. She wasn't interested in becoming a full-time model, so she said no, but it was still impressive. Sorry about all this. I had no idea this was gonna happen, and, you look amazing. I had no idea.
Oh, stop it. I'm gonna go change now.
Actually, you can keep that. I asked the stylist to sell it to me, and she said yes. It's a gift.
What?
I like the normal clothes you wear too, but this dress looks gorgeous on you. So...
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. I owe you one. Next session is on me.
Alright. So, using her photo, we all got to work. When our clients saw the finished product, they loved it. The project was a big success. Oh, and as for Kuno, he ended up getting fired. He was lying to the girls he met at the party, saying he could get them modeling careers, but he was only saying that to sleep with them. And when his boss found out, he wasn't happy. As for Akari, she was devastated that they hired Yumi over her. She begged the talent agency to hire her, but they didn't even look at her. And as for me, I got a promotion. I was now the chief designer of the department. Things got much busier after that, but I didn't really mind. Why? Well, I'm home.
Hey, dear. Long day, huh? Come on then. Lay down.
Oh, okay. Yumi was now my wife, and she took great care of me. She was the best acupuncturist in the world, and now I had her all to myself. Work is tough, but coming home to her makes it all worth it. Anyways, glad everything worked out.